Hello, my name is Andrew Cavaness, and this is my final semester at ASUMH, where I've been studying for a degree in mortuary science. I've worked in the funeral industry now for about 5 years. I started before graduating high school, doing the basics, making pickups, washing vehicles. Um, After completing my high school education, I registered for my Arkansas apprenticeship and completed my case reports. And in May of 2012, I received my Arkansas funeral director's license. And upon completing my national board exam this next weekend, I should be a licensed embalmer in the state of Arkansas. Um, Death is one of the things that we will not escape. Um, Most of the time, I tell people we are comparable to doctors. Everyone will need us at one time or another. Um, One of the first things that everyone asks whenever they find out what I do for a living is, how can you do it? And my response most of the time is, someone has to, and it might as well be me. Um, the thing that led me most to choosing the profession was the death of my grandfather. He had suffered with cancer for several years and wasted away to basically nothing. I'd never really been around the funeral home. This was one of the first deaths that I had to experience with my family, and so I really didn't know what to expect. I got the chance to be a part of the funeral arrangement conference, and I got to say in some of the final decisions for the ceremony. The one thing that changed my mind uh, with the idea of working with the dead was the way that they made my grandfather look at the time of visitation. Um, he looked like he'd never been sick before, and I knew at that moment that this was something that I wanted to do to be able to help families in their time of need, just like we were took care of. Um, I wanted to give families the chance to make their loved one look like they did before they ever went through a disease or after spending years in a nursing facility. Um, yes, it did take some getting used to. I mean, after all, it was the dead body I was picking up at night by myself and riding back with. Um, the first few times, it was a little scary, but after that, it wasn't too bad. I've told most people that ask me how I can do this job that I'd much rather work with the dead than the living. I mean, if I knew if I had somebody's life in my hands and it was up to me to save the life, I just wouldn't want that responsibility. I'd much rather get them, make them presentable once they're gone. Our job can be difficult at times, especially living in a small town like I do. Um, I know everyone who comes through these doors, but I enjoy being able to help families in their time of need that I know and treat them just as if I would treat my own family. As for the embalming part of the job, it's not nearly as bad as what people make it out to be. Um, when I'm asked what we do, I simply tell them it's comparable to an outpatient procedure a person would have done if they were alive. There's nothing nasty about the job. Um, I would rather embalm a body than change a baby diaper. I hope this speech has helped shed a little light on my career and to help show you that there really isn't anything weird or gross about this profession at all. Um, Thank you.